Hello.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, everybody.
Welcome to the Hunt,
The
for,
Hunt for
Harmony.
Harmony. We should say it at the same time.
Okay, do it over.
Welcome to the Hunt for Harmony.
All right, that sounds pretty good. Anyway, I'm James Hunt.
I am Jaqua.
And we are here. We're not coaches.
We are coaches.
I mean, we're not ministers. We're not preachers, reverends, counselors, pastors,
therapists.
We're just a couple. We've been married 27 years, wanting to share some of our ideas, some of our experiences, and hope that they will help you in your marriage. We know that there are a lot of marriages out there that need some work. And
struggling.
Yeah, a lot of work. And our hope is that you will hear what we say and really take it to heart and evaluate your marriages.
Yeah, not just hearers, but doers.
Not just hearers, but doers.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So last week we spoke about the good wife. Well, I didn't speak much. I listened about him talk about the good wife. Me. No, I'm kidding. But talking about the good wife and the husband's role in the good wife. And I kind of thought we were going to follow that up with the wife's role with the good husband, but I guess the husband...
What'd you say, we ain't good or something?
I mean, you know.
She'll make us good next week.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. But anyway, yes, if you will, please do go back. I'll actually attach it to the end because I'm getting good like that. I'll attach to the end of this video so you can watch The Good Wife. Any husbands who are interested in knowing their role in, now I want to say producing a good wife.
No, and helping your wife be
all that she can be.
All that she can be.
There you go.
For you, for your family, for the Lord.
There you go. There you go.
So, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Ahead. No, go.
No, and she what?
No, I mean she would be in the role. She would function in the role that God has put her in, and you don't want to stifle her. So
right. So the good wife.
The good wife.
Okay. And then today we're talking about your marriage and what it looks like. If you could draw a picture of your marriage, would it look like this?
Well,
peaceful.
Yeah.
Paradise. Wonderful.
Just nice and serene.
Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And some of you might not have, you might have that marriage.
Yeah.
Your marriage might look like
great.
that,
Yeah,
which is
might
awesome.
Look like that.
But you need to make sure that both of you agree on that.
Right. Make sure that you are not looking through one lens and your spouse is looking through a different lens.
Because it might really turn out that your picture looks like one is Mike Tyson and one is Buster Douglas.
Well, see, I was ready to say that you are looking at paradise and your partner, your spouse, may be looking at a war-torn city or something.
Beirut or something. Yeah.
So, yes, make sure that you're looking at the same thing.
Right.
So, and then secondly, or does your marriage look like this? You know, it's not bad.
No.
It's just
something's missing.
Yeah. You know how you taste something, you eat something, and you go, it's good, but something's missing.
But it needs a little salt.
Needs a little salt.
A little pepper.
Needs, a little
needs some onions
to kind of zhuzh it up a bit. Or that's not funny. I shouldn't laugh. I'm laughing at the picture. Because if you're in this situation, it certainly isn't funny.
Not funny at all.
I'm laughing at the picture. Does your marriage look like this?
It's pretty rough.
Let's hope not.
There's a lot of help that's needed there.
Boy. That's a lot of help. A lot of help needed.
And some of you...
Well, let's go back to the beginning.
Okay.
So if your marriage is paradise, if it's beautiful, it's wonderful, it's everything that you've made it to be because you can create the marriage that you want.
Exactly.
And if you are currently and consistently creating that marriage that you want, then good for you.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yep.
Keep doing what you're doing. And I would say, and if you're creating the marriage that you want, then you're already doing this. But just as a reminder, make sure that you're continuing to check in, because things change.
With one another.
Continue to check in with one another and make sure that, all those little changes that you've made are still working and that everybody's good.
Now, if your picture looks like, the
missing ingredient.
Ingredient, like there's something that's not quite right, that's when you have to come together and really talk about it.
Yeah.
And really talk about what you want. And it's not being selfish.
No.
It's just you expressing to your spouse, I really would like this. I feel like this would complete our marriage, our recipe.
Right.
If you were to do this, or if we were to do this.
Right. And a lot of times it could be something, not even something that you want your spouse to do, or even that you want you to do yourself. It could be just spending more time together. It could be hanging out. It could be having a date night. It could be something really simple.
Right.
Really simple.
Right.
So talk about it. Have a discussion. Get some ideas. It could be hanging out with other couples, like-minded couples.
Which is very important.
It is important.
It's
and we don't have
important.
any like-minded couples.
Yeah, not that we
Not
hang
anymore.
out with anyway.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
But we're good. But we are good.
But yeah, just check in. See what that missing ingredient is. And I will say this. If you are the one that's starting the conversation, don't go empty-handed. Don't go saying, our marriage is kind of dull. Okay, because your spouse may say, okay, what you want to do? I don't know.
Right. That's the wrong answer.
Go with some suggestions. Because if this is something that you've been thinking about, you probably have also been thinking about some things you'd like to do differently. So don't go empty-handed. Go with some suggestions, some ideas. And, you never know. Your spouse may be right on board. And it's just literally a matter of having a discussion and doing something different.
It's like anything you do. If you're going to complain about something, have a solution.
Have a solution in your back pocket. Yes, please.
Have a solution.
Please. Now, if you are the last picture, if you are this, if this is where your marriage is right now, then pray. And pray always.
You pray always.
Pray always.
Yeah.
But if your marriage looks like this, pray twice. Pray. Just pray hard.
You really do.
Fast.
Because at this point, your marriage is lacking a lot of just basic nutrition.
Yeah, basic nutrition. Yeah.
Okay. That could be anything from being able to communicate, loving yourself.
Which is, by the way, the number one complaint from couples. We don't communicate. Or, what is it? It's not that we don't communicate. Or is it? I guess
No,
it is.
We
don't
don't communicate.
Which is like, you communicate, you probably just don't communicate the way you want to communicate. But arguing is communicating. Ignoring someone is communicating.
It's just not productive communication.
Exactly. And so that's the biggest thing that people always say. Communication. So anyway, I'm sorry.
But yeah, it could be compassion. You name it. There are a lot of things that come with being married.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And that picture, you don't have a lot of it at all.
You just
okay.
You yet holding on.
Yeah.
So,
but the good thing is, you're holding on.
Yes.
You refuse to die.
Yes.
And that's big.
Yeah.
You gotta hold on until you can get some
sustenance.
Yes, get some things in there that's gonna make you stronger. But you're gonna have to fight.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to fight. I'll use this
as
an example.
Sorry. Not each other.
No. Fight to keep the marriage.
You're going to have to get on the same side and fight whatever is destroying your marriage.
The enemy.
Not each other.
Right.
Fight the enemy. Go on.
I look at it in a sense like somebody who, is battling cancer. they know that they have to beat this.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to do whatever it takes to beat this. When it comes to your marriage, that's exactly the attitude you have to have. You know, I don't care how bad this thing looks. I don't care how much I despise my husband or my wife at this time. I want my marriage to work, so I'm going to fight and I'm going to do whatever I can. And the medicine, everybody knows, chemo.
It makes you sick.
It makes you sick. It beats the body up. But it kills the disease.
Right. And let me just...
And then at the end of that treatment, you ring the bell. You ring the bell. Say, I beat it.
Yeah.
And that'll be a testimony for you.
Let me just drop a carrot in right here. If you are in an abusive relationship,
okay,
we are not talking to you.
Oh.
We are not talking to you.
Yeah.
Because, and I say this because so many, I'm going to say women because that's been my experience. So many women, they want their marriage so badly. And they hear something like this and they figure, I need to do this. If you are in an abusive relationship, more often than not,
there's nothing you can do.
And it has nothing to do with you.
Right.
It has nothing to do with you. It usually is something that's deeply seated in your spouse. So if you're listening and you're in an abusive relationship, whether physically abusive, mentally abusive, psychologically abusive, this song is not for you.
But I'll say this as well, though. Even if you are in that relationship, we do not support staying there. Okay? But you guys separating could be the start of things getting better.
That could be the medicine.
That could be the medicine.
Yep.
So don't stick around for anything like that.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, so you have paradise. You have a missing ingredient, a missing spice. And then you have clinging on.
Clinging to life.
For dear life.
Yes.
Wherever you are in your marriage, you can still go up.
Yeah.
Even if you're in paradise, you can still go up.
You can still make it better.
You can still make it better. Still make it better. So we encourage you to do just that. And if you're clinging for life, even if it's a missing ingredient, I will start with there. If it's a missing ingredient, get some support.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we're here for, coaching. Get some support. It may not be something that requires therapy or counseling, but you probably need some type of support.
Some direction.
Yeah, to get some direction. And then if you're clinging on for dear life, maybe you need therapy. Maybe you need individual or couples therapy. But certainly if you want to check in with coaches, we don't mind telling you that
this is what you need to do.
That this is what you need to do, or we can't help you.
Right. We will tell you that.
Yeah, we will tell you. Because if it's outside of our scope, we have no problem saying that. But get some support, because it's not going to be something that you're able to look at, identify, and boom, just start taking care of it. You probably will need some help, some guidance, and you certainly will need some support. You need somebody to let you know you're not wasting your time and there is hope. So reach out to us. You can hit us up on www.thehuntforharmony.com. We offer a free consultation, no obligation. We'll chit chat about it. We'll let you know if we believe that we can support you in your journey. And if we can't, no love lost.
Right. Oh, one other thing before we close. People in marriages are so secretive. There are couples out there going through the exact same thing you go through or been through. And they could lend a lot of support if you would just talk to them. Yeah. Now, granted, you just don't go spill your business to any and everybody.
No, be careful.
But couples that you're close to and you feel like they will be unbiased, and in the situation, you should talk with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as a couple, the husband to the other husband, the wife to the other wife, and guard your heart. You know, that they don't tell you things that are going to cause your marriage more issues.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if that's the case, then you just shut them out. You know, be done with them. But if they're giving you information that's going to help you improve your marriage, you should listen. But it starts with being able to share with other people that, hey,
Yeah.
man, this is going on.
Being
in
transparent,
my
being vulnerable.
Yes, this is what's going on, and this is what I want to fix. This is how I want to fix it. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
talk to people.
Again, support.
Support.
You're gonna need some support.
It's hard to do some things by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But it is doable, so
Very much so.
let's do it.
Well, that's all I have.
I have no more.
We appreciate everybody watching, and again, you know,
Subscribe
to us,
please,
on YouTube.
Please
Share and like, and we will see you next Thursday night
at 7:30.
7:30.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Ta-ta. Bye-bye.
Okay.